I've wanted to be a doctor since I was a little girl. I worked so hard to get into Tulane University to study pre-med, but my senior year, everything changed. I got pregnant with my daughter, Jasmine. I gave up my dream to be a physician because I had to take care of my daughter. I had to have an income. It was terrifying, but it was a decision that I will never regret. Never. I became an RN and then took the next step to become a nurse practitioner. It was my mission to get Jasmine into the best private school in order for her to complete her education. Jasmine has been a huge inspiration for me. When she got into college, I really was like, this might be the time for me. I went to medical school when I was 43, years young. I got the news that Jasmine had got accepted into medical school. I couldn't be more proud of her. We ended up finishing medical school at the same time. When we found out that we were both accepted into the same residency, it was like, this is absolutely insane.
Fam, please welcome Dr. Cynthia Kudji Sylvester and her daughter, Dr. Jasmine Kudji, joining us from Louisiana. Ladies, can I just soak this in? I just need to lean back and look at all of this greatness. Congratulations on a journey. Thank you so much for being here. Dr. Kudji Sylvester, you're living proof that it gets greater later. Most people would have been I shouldn't say that, because I think most people want it to be greater later. They don't know how to make it happen. How did you figure out the formula to make this happen? How did you find the courage to not give up?
First and foremost, I thank the Lord Jesus Christ, for giving me guidance and being there with me throughout the whole journey. Families and friends and my, who supported me, a community who never gave up on me. And most importantly, my daughter, who was a true inspiration to me, never to quit, even when I wanted to quit on myself.
When I say the phrase, it gets greater later, what does that mean for you, Dr. Kudji Sylvester, at this point?
It means that no matter what the challenges are, you never, ever give up, regardless of what box people put you in, whatever your age is or whatever your situation. You don't give it up. If you have that desire, you work for it, and you don't let anyone or anything stop you.
Wow. Dr. Kudji, I love that I have two doctors. So mom is Dr. Kudji Sylvester. Daughter is Dr. Kudji. Doctor's in the house. When you hear your mother talk about the sacrifice that she made, putting it on hold so that she could pour all of that love into you, how does that inspire you? Because at some point you may be a mom of your own one day, and it's certainly you're going to be 43 one day, and you'll look at her and say, okay, she did this, what can I do?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, seeing my mom and all the things that she's done for herself and for me just shows me that, once I've made it, I have to reach back, whether that's for my children or the children that I take care of now. I mean, it's all about support, especially within our community, because less than 2% of Black women are physicians. It's so important that we reach back and we uplift each other. We support each other through all of the journeys.
Absolutely. Dr. Kudji Sylvester, you worked as a nurse, but so when you make the leap to medical school to become a doctor, these are all-nighters here. I mean, you are in it all day, 24/7. Were you tired? I mean, you're like, wait a minute, I'm not 20. I got homework, books. Listen, I'm 43, which is still young, but it's not 20. So how did you work those all-nighters?
I tell you, I drank a lot of coffee. I called my daughter, and I relied very heavily on her. There were topics that, 20-year-olds just knew off the top of their head. And I was like, I hadn't heard these concepts for like 30 years, right?
Right.
So I relied very heavily on Jasmine. We would talk constantly about different topics.
Jasmine, is that code for mom help mom with her homework? I mean, when we're moms, we help y'all. Were you helping her?
Oh, yeah. We helped each other. Oh. I mean, to this day, we still call each other in the hospital and we're like, hey, I have a question about this. Can you help me out? I mean, we would Skype. We would call each other. I mean, all of the above.
Dr. Kudji, Sylvester, why do you think this story went viral? That's how I learned about you. Someone gave me the story, I think, on Facebook, and then my team heard about it. Why do you think this went viral?
I think a lot of times as women, we tend to take on everything. And when we do that, we put all of our hopes and we sacrifice everything for our kids and our family. And after a while, we just don't pick that up again. And I think that related to a lot of women. You know, we can do this, you know, regardless of what our age is. And no matter what society tells us our limitations are, we have to believe that within ourselves and support each other to continue to live out our dreams.
When you were first referred to as Dr. Kudji Sylvester, I mean, are you like, yes, that's me? Hello. How did that feel to hear someone say that?
I think I almost burst out in tears.
Oh.
I just stood there like, it's me. Yes, I'm your doctor. You know?
Oh. You're gonna make me cry because I got goosebumps when you said it's me. I'm your doctor. Oh my goodness. Dr. Kudji, what's next for you and your mom? I know that you're looking at making it a family affair. What does that look like?
Yeah, our dream is to work together. I'm now in pediatrics and my mom is in family medicine. So what that means for us is that we can take care of any and everyone. So our hopes is that, you know, I'll take in all the babies and I'll pass them along to her and they can just kind of continue with us, you know, throughout their lives. That's our hope.
Oh my gosh. Well, listen, I'm 51 with a 3-year-old, so I can send him to your medical office. And because I'm gonna tell you, get greater later. It's real hard when you're chasing a little one, but I'm gonna use you as inspiration. I'm happy this story went viral. It is the kind of story that people should share and need to see. Congratulations on absolutely everything. We're so happy for you. Dr. Kudji Sylvester and Dr. Kudji, thank you for joining